Hello everyone, welcome back to the garden. It's day 2 of the full rebuild. Yesterday we got loads done on the last jump and we sort of cleared out a little area down here on the straight. We're right here at the top corner of the dirt jump line, which was the big line, and that's not going to be there for much longer because I'm going to change that line. I'm going to use all the dirt from both those jumps and put it into one huge landing down there to do tricks on downhill bike, kind of dark fest freeride fiesta style. And we're here on the berm, which kind of points you from the run-in along the lane, as it were. But I'm going to have to redesign this because we're going to need twice as much speed coming in, which is good. We've got plenty of hill, just this berm is a bit too tight. So first of all, I'm going to try and mellow this thing out. We've got this big old digger in, so hopefully me and CAs can make light work of this. Basically it's just too sharp, so I want to try and bring it out, and we're going to dig this down as well. And then yeah, maybe later in the day I'm going to destroy that whole jump, which is sad, but cool, and then we'll be able to see straight through what we're going to build.
Very cold, frosty morning.
It is absolutely freezing, yeah, it's literally frosty. My hands are cold, so I'm going to get in that digger, and we should get warming up, shouldn't we?
Well now, Wilma, still not impressed by the garden antics?
So whilst we're working up here, Carl's here. He's been cutting down the trees, which I explained last time have to come down because of the ash dieback disease. He's actually milling that up and he's going to make some pretty cool stuff. Let's find out what it is later in the day.
And up Carl goes again.
Yeah, kind of mellowed it out. We're definitely going to carry some speed, but the thing I'm struggling with is the dig is too big for this area. There's lots of trees, and look how massive the bucket is. It's really hard to get this like 2-level curve that we're doing because we're coming round a turn and also bowling. So it might be a lot of handwork. I'm going to do what I can to get it in like a rough shape, but yeah, can't believe it. We've got a digger that's too big. I'm not now, I'm not going to admit that actually. I'm just going to try. We'll just do a bit of handwork in a minute. So that's in a kind of alright shape. CA's going to get to work shoveling and slapping, good old CA's, to warm up. And I'm going to tell you what we're going to build next, because we're in this area with the digger, so I might as well build it now, and then we can move down. This jump's going to disappear pretty soon because that's the run in to the big jump down there, but this here is going to be a landing of a step down, and that's going to be the first jump in our new trails line. So I'm going to have a step down that jumps down the bank there, landing, cross over this run-in, and then kind of where this tree is here, going to build a big lip and the big right hip, and that's going to be the first jump of the trails line. It's going to start with a big hip somewhere around here, and then 2 straight jumps down there, ending up in that berm and round the turn. So it should be cool. So first of all, I'm going to try and scrape out a bit of that bank and turn it into a landing. And then I'm not sure if it's going to have a dirt lip or if it's going to be a wooden drop or a boner log. We don't have a boner log anywhere in the garden here, so it could be quite cool to make one of those.
Right, so as you can see, Sam's made a nice little rough outline for the berm, and then yeah, now it's my job to come through and finish it off by hand with a bit of a rake and a shovel. So let's go!
I'm starting to scrape the shape of this little step down bone and log landing. Unfortunately, the first jump in the small line, the little shark fin, has fallen victim. It's a bit in the way, so I want to cut back a little bit into the bank. But that's cool, because then it just means we can build something else up here, whatever that can be in the future. After we've sorted out all these jumps, we'll build something else cool here. Any ideas? Let us know, because I never really liked the small line. I never really liked the big line either.
It's always a bit too tight.
Yeah, it was a little, a bit
nibbly.
technical. Yeah, you couldn't really carry speed, so maybe we'll just carry some more speed in here. Anyway, yeah, this is coming along real nicely. I'm going to mellow it out a bit, it's a bit steep. I think we'll have a lot of speed ready for this first hip. It's going to be cool. How's the berm?
Yeah, it's getting there. Reshaping.
Very nice. Looks really sick. I think at the end of this berm, we'll have like a little lip that will jump you across the trails line. Then the tire marks won't ever ruin the other line. And then we'll have more options for drainage too. Sick, let's keep going.
The berm halfway down.
CA's berm is coming along really nicely, well done CA. And our first little drop landing is also looking pretty good. The next job is to kind of pile the next takeoff, which is going to be a hip. And I'm going to get the dirt from that jump, which is now in the way. So let's take a last look and appreciate that jump, because it's about to get smashed. Oh.
Excited but sad grin on your face. Oh, all that hard work.
Oh, no.
It just goes so quickly. And 2 scoops, it's gone. Maybe 3. God, now she's really upset.
Oh no, Wilma, what have you done? Should we go save her? She needs a new spot, doesn't she?
Yeah.
She's quite heavy. She's a big girl. So yeah, things going real nice over there with CA's berm, new run-in, and the hip takeoff. But Carl needs us to get out of the way. Basically, we need a new place to put wood chip, and we need to get out there because he's going to cut down this massive tree, which is right next to where the hip is. So we're going to get out of the way, and whilst he's doing that, we're going to work on the big landing for the downhill trick jump. It's going to be a big pile of dirt. It's probably going to be 12 foot tall, the landing. Biggest landing we've ever built here in the garden. So I'm going to make a bit of a flat area so that he can then drive the wood chipper up here, and then anything else that we cut down now, we can just wood chip into this sort of area ready to go on the landing, because it's going to be a big wood chip landing, to make it soft for crashing and stunts. and stuff. Yeah, and I'll just start piling and see how much dirt we can get from the area for this landing.
So if anyone ever wondered how you get your ropes up in a big tree like that, you get a good position like that Carl's got there, swinging his ball bag around. What's the result? Hit?
Hit.
Now he's got a nice little fishing line up there that you can then tie his ropes to. There.
Go away. Go away, CAs!
There we have the start of the massive landing. There he is, just destroying more jumps. Make bigger and better ones. It's amazing how quickly you can build stuff with that digger.
Yeah. What do you reckon? Is that landing high enough? Not quite, is it?
Nah, it needs to be a bit.
It is high.
It is. Yeah, especially as that's going to be the level.
Yeah.
And there you go, all the way up there.
All the way up there. How high do you reckon it is? 12 foot from him? 2 persons? Bit more?
I'd say, yeah, 2 and a bit.
Needs to be more, doesn't it?
Yeah.
To be the real dream.
What's my little tree?
So yeah, you can see the massive landing is actually coming along amazingly quickly, just because the dig is huge, which is so cool. Carl and the boys are working on that big end tree, and I'm sort of doing this area where the landing of the big jump is, and it's come into this sort of berm shark fin. I quite want to change this design of this area because none of my friends like to really ride this jump.
Not at all.
Scary. Mainly
Some silly idea. Put logs on the back of the landing.
Yeah, it's quite gnarly. So I'm just gonna, we're not gonna make it smaller because we still need the speed. I'm just gonna straighten it up a bit and make it less of a shark fin, more of a hip, and change the sort of running in because we need a bit more space because the 3 jumps on the trail line are gonna come quite close up in this hill. So I need to redo the berm and the shape and stuff like that. So I'm gonna work on that now. I don't have an exact plan. I'm just gonna start digging. Kind of like the entire garden really. It's a rough plan, but we don't know until we'll find out soon what it's going to look like basically.
Behind the scenes of GoPro placement, using any tripod necessary. There he is, I have another one.
Cool, I haven't been over here for a while. That looks very nice, Theo. Look at that berm.
Yeah, I was going to leave it there so we can then decide what. A few more shovels or buckets of dirt at the end.
Sick. Once Carl gets that big bit off the top, I'll drive the digger back and then we can put a few buckets on the end to make that little jump across. Oh, you can see it from here now, can't you?
Yeah.
Need to bash that.
Huge landing.
Need to get that little landing out.
Yeah, what's that rubbish little one?
Get that
Like an ever jump. It's going.
That must be so many tons, just how it hit the ground. Well, what a good way to end day number 2. Lots is done. 3 big trees down, a big berm made, a takeoff destroyed, a whole jump destroyed, and look, a massive pile of dirt, which is going to be our step-up landing. Quite a lot of destruction today, not much making. Oh, we did a step-down landing too, that was good. But I might change it tomorrow, I've not decided yet. Classic. But yeah, I think it's coming along nicely. Thanks everyone for watching. Check out the next episode, probably in a few days' time. By the time I've edited it, day number 3. I think we're going to get a lot done tomorrow with all these logs out the way. Yeah, exciting.